Happy Friday! Okay, my name is Tokes and welcome to Woodsy Talks. Now I've got my husband with me today because our conversation is a joint one. On our experiences. And we're not experts on this journey, we're still learning. We've still got 3 young children that we're trying to, mold in the right way. But we thought we wanted to share experiences with you today, just the things that we noticed in regards to how we relate to them, that's helped them to be more resilient, more courageous, just really to get them moving on this journey called life. So I will let my husband go first because I'm going to throw him under the bus as usual and get my own thoughts going. So what do you think has really helped you in regards to just how you parent and how you build resilience in the children?
For me, I'd say the number one thing is about reassurance, how you help them validate their feelings. I would say, it's not agreeing with them all the time, but it's really showing validation that you understand what they may be going through, validating that you understand them, and helping them to adapt in situations. So that would be number one for me.
No, absolutely. I think I agree. I think the reassurance definitely doesn't mean that we have to agree with what they're going through, but we're saying that it's okay for them to have that feeling. Number 2 is in regards to just sharing my experience. My daughter, for example, because she's a girl, there's always emotional friendship issues and all of the rest. And I always share my experience with her in regards to just my friendship issues, and eventually she would find, that best friend, or she would find, she would have to fall out with, some friends. So I think that it is very important for us to share our experiences with our daughter.
Managing conflicts and friendship?
Yeah, sometimes it could be conflict, sometimes, it could be just finding the best friend.
So how are you able to, what you're saying is you're helping to normalize that experience by what you might have dealt with in the past?
Absolutely, we've all gone through it, we all had friendship issues, and she shouldn't have to worry, the world's not going to come to an end. And I think that helps us to think, okay, that's normal, this will be over soon. So that's our number 2. Number 3 for you?
To me, I think what I've learned along the way is about, critically I would say, it's about touch, giving touches, hugs.
Okay, I'm not.
It's more about, it's still reassurance, but it's giving that touch, hugs, to give them that comfort in sense of, I think giving hugs and touches and holding hands.
Exactly. So
I think it speaks more than actually preaching to them or saying words. It speaks a lot of volume, because sometimes all they want from you as a parent is just wrap your arms around them and tell them it's going to be okay.
I'm not a hugger naturally, but I know that I have been told that I'm not a hugger, and so I'm actually working on it to hug them more. So I know that there are parents out there they're not huggers like me. But I think generally, the reassurance that we give them when they're sad and they're crying and they're going through stuff, and rather than just talking to them, just a nice cuddle or hug.
Or just hold their hands.
Yeah, or holding their hands would really go a long way.
I think my son preferred me holding his hand. But yes, okay.
So I think for me as well, and it goes with experiences, which is the fact that when things that are terrible are going on, is to reassure them. It's kind of being hopeful, but reassuring them that this too will pass. Because every time we're going through something in our lives, we always feel like, oh my goodness, the world's going to come to an end. And we need to kind of teach our children to say, this is happening at this time, but it will pass. And to just learn to be resilient and kind of just move over. So
giving them hope.
Yes. So it's
helping to give them hope.
I get the hope bit, but sometimes it's not just hope in regards to friendship. I think for me, it's just in everything to do with parenting. So, for example, your daughter or your son wants to dress a certain way, they want to have a certain haircut. And as a parent, you're saying right now, well, this is not going to happen. And they feel like, well, all my friends look this way. And, they feel like the world's going to come to an end. So, again, it's just telling them there's a season for growth, and just to be hopeful, to wait for that time when they're young and they're not of that age to pass, and then get to the point where they can really, explore all the other things that they want to do. Is that number 4 or number 5?
I've lost count.
But I think that's number 4. So number 5, finally.
I would say I think it's the biggest thing. I keep going around sort of similar theme, which I believe, I think it's also around friendship. To me, it's about quality
Not quantity.
over having that many friends. So I think at this age, the ages that we're relating to, it could be a pressure of how popular am I. Your self-worth is not judged or shouldn't be judged by how popular you are or how many friends you have. Are you in a cool group or circle of friends? So I think you're just giving them that reassurance that it is not quality over quantity of friends.
Absolutely.
Quality in relationship, having that, having people that actually you can trust and value you more than anything else.
So trust in 1 or 2 friends. I mean, I have just a handful of really close friends, and they've been for years. And obviously, yes, you acquire new ones, but then you kind of just get to that point. So the idea is that, helping your children to not just even in friendship, quality in work. Like, it's not about doing this amount of work or being experts in all of these things. What are the things that you want to focus on? And, to bring out the quality in those things so that you can actually be the best in those things rather than spread yourself really thin. So, I think that's it for us, really. Those are 5 things. This is one of my 5 minutes chat. So, I don't know if you want to wrap it up, give anything at the end. Parenting is...
No, you are the...
Parenting is, we're learning as we go along. It's a hard job, but we need to do it with everything we've got, to bring up kids that really can flourish in the world. So I hope that you've enjoyed our shared experiences. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.